everybody and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can probably guess from the title, I'm going to be doing my first impressions and review of the Kim Kardashian West and Kylie Cosmetics new cream liquid lipsticks. But before we start, I just wanted to say that it is absolutely boiling in here, so I've just got like a little strappy top on in the minute, so you'll have to bear with me because I am absolutely baking right now. But I really wanted to get this video done for you. So for those of you who haven't seen it, which I'm sure most of you will have done by now, this is what they look like. They are a cream liquid lipstick, so they're not supposed to be like a traditional liquid lipstick in the sense that they're not supposed to dry your lips out. They're just a lipstick, like a creamy lipstick in a liquid formula, which is quite different for Kylie because I don't think she's done anything else like this before. And I'm sure like a few of you that have maybe watched one of my Kylie videos before, I'll link them down below. I'm sure I said in my last Kylie video that I wasn't probably gonna order from them again because I felt like although the price of the products wasn't like massively expensive, once you get, like in this country it's difficult to get hold of, so by the time you get it here and you have to pay customs and all that, it is quite expensive. But then I saw like them release this and I was like, oh, why are you doing this to me? And I had to buy them. So yeah, this is what they look like. You get 4 sticks in the packet, and this, I'm sure the retail price of this was $45 US, which I really don't think is a bad price. But as I say, once you've added your customs charges for getting the product into the UK, I think I ordered with a friend of mine, we split the cost, and a few, like we both ordered this, and I think she may have ordered a couple of other things as well, and the customs came to like just over £20. So by the time you've paid that and shipping and actually the price of the product, it is quite dear. But anyway, we'll see what the products are like and whether we think it's worth the money. So as I say, you get these 4 colours here. As you can see there, the four nude shades. So Kim Kardashian is really famous for all these beautiful nude lips that she's wearing, so that's really where the inspiration for this collection came from. And sorry if I look a bit, I'm just looking in the viewfinder and I look a bit crazy right now because I've actually got nothing on my lips. I've literally just finished like doing the rest of my makeup and I'll be wearing one of these today. So sorry if that looks a little bit strange. But yeah, I'm really excited to try these because I think that these are going to be way more up my street than like a traditional liquid lipstick, because I do like liquid lipsticks. They're really good for like layering like other products on top of, but I do tend to put more glossy products on the top of them because I don't like that really matte finish. So I think these are going to be really good for me. I also love using a lip liner and then putting a creamier product over the top and making like an ombre, which I'm sure you have all noticed from all my videos. So I think these are going to be really good for that. So I haven't tried these yet and I've had them sat here for a while, so I'm so excited to try them. The first one I'm going to try is the one I think I'm probably gonna like the least, not like the least, but the one I think I'm probably gonna wear the least, and this is the shade Kimmy. So it just looks like this. So this looks like the darkest shade of the 4. Yeah, it looks like it's got quite a peachy colour to it, and it's definitely the darkest. So I'm gonna pop these down somewhere. Actually, before I try it, we should probably talk about the packaging, because isn't the packaging absolutely gorgeous? Like the pink and the frosted likeness of it, I just love it so much. Like this is definitely my favourite packaging that she has done, and probably my favourite packaging that like a brand has done in a long time, because I just love baby pink so much. So anyway, let's get back to trying the first one. This first shade, sorry, is called Kimmy, as I think I probably already said. Oh my god, they have no smell. I was so scared that they were going to have that same smell that all the rest of Kylie's lip kits have, because I hate the smell of Kylie's lip kits. I really do. I just hate anything that's got a really strong sweet smell. I think it's just, oh, I just absolutely hate it. And these don't appear to have any smell, so yes. Alright, let's try it on my lips. Ooh, that feels quite different to what I was expecting. It actually feels exactly the same to me as the liquid lipsticks, like when you first put them on. And it is quite a dark peachy pink shade. And it's actually all... This colour anyway is a lot more pigmented than I was expecting it to be, because from watching other people's reviews I was expecting it to be like not the most pigmented, like I was expecting it to be more of a lip gloss. So I know I said this was the one I thought I was gonna like the least, but actually it's such a beautiful, healthy, peachy, warm nude with a bit of coral. It's really beautiful. Like this would be the perfect everyday lip colour for summer. Like I love that. I think that's so beautiful. Like, it's just so effortless and easy, and I think this is the type of colour that you could just like throw on and you would feel like you'd put something on, but you're not like too over the top. Also, I wouldn't bother wearing a lip liner with this. Like, I would just wear it on its own. It's not like as pigmented as as the matte liquid lipsticks. As I said, that isn't like the idea of these. Sorry, I keep getting lipstick on my teeth, but it still has got like a really high pigment to it. It is a little bit like, not streaky, but it's not like fully pigmented, but it just looks so beautiful. I hope it, like, in the camera you can see how beautiful that colour is. It's just like a really healthy colour. So, like, to me this is just like, oh, it's just beautiful. So let's go on to the next one. So the next one is called Kiki, and I think this may be my favourite. This looks like the most pink out of them. To me, this looks like the most pink, and I tend to wear a lot of pinks on my lips anyway, so I think for me this may be my favourite one. But I just said that I, like, on the last one that I didn't think I would like that as much, and I loved it, so we'll just see. We will just see. Oh, I love the colour of this. That is extremely light. So this shade isn't as pigmented as the last one was. I feel this is a little bit more like glossy. Like the finish on like both of them that I've swatched so far is very, very glossy, really comfortable, but I feel like this one's got more of the appearance of a gloss, whereas I felt the first one had a little bit more pigment in it. So I did have to work a little bit harder to actually get the colour payoff on this one, but it's still really beautiful. Again, it is quite light, but I still would wear it just like this. Most of the time most of the time when I wear like creamy lip products, I do put a lip liner underneath anyway, just to help with longevity, but I would just chuck this on like as is. But I think it would also look really beautiful with like a lip liner underneath as well. So yeah, that's another really pretty one. I do feel that the formula, because it's so creamy, probably isn't the most long lasting, but in terms of like comfort, which for me is like the most important thing, they do feel really comfortable. So the next shade is in the shade Kim, and this just looks like a little bit more of a peachy corally shade. So let's try this. Oh my god, I love this one. This is so light. Like, this is very light. And again, because it's so light, it is given, like, I'm having to work a little bit harder to get that colour payoff. And this is much peachier than that last one I've just popped on. With this shade, because it is so light, I can see it a little bit patchy on my lips. But that, again, that wouldn't bother me, because with patchiness I tend to just, as I said, use a lip liner first, just to help make it a little bit more even. The colour of this is a very like kind of light orangey peach. I think it's so pretty. Like, this is a very nice like summer colour. Again, it has the exact same texture as the other two that we've tried on, which I think is really nice, because that's like really consistent so far. I love this, but I do think that this is so light that I would almost definitely have to wear this with a lip liner, just to make it a little bit more kind of, I don't know, it is very light, and although it looks pretty, I think it would just make it a bit more wearable with the lip liner on first. So the last and final shade is Kimberly, and this is what it looks like. In comparison to the others, this looks like the most nudie shade, so we'll see what that looks like. I'm quite excited for this one as well. I've said I'm so excited for all of them. I am. I'm just excited for all of them. I love this one. This is much more a true nude, but it's also extremely sheer. Like, this to me seems like the most sheer so far. Like, this colour for me, I love Strip Down Lip Liner by MAC. It is one of my all-time favourite lip liners, and for me this would be the one to wear if you wanted to create a very nude ombre lip with Strip Down. Like, this is the perfect shade for that. But this does have a lot less pigment than the other three. Although I feel like this is a little bit less pigmented than the other three that we've seen, I feel like if you just want something to like top up your lip liner, or to maybe like amp up a lipstick or something, or like on top of a liquid lipstick, I think this would be so incredible incredibly beautiful. I feel like this would be like a really nice lip topper just to like add a little bit of something different, because quite often with lip liners I really like the colour of the lip liner and all I want is something to make it a little bit more comfortable on the lips, or I'll really like the colour of a liquid lipstick and I just want something on top just to make it a little bit more comfortable, and I think that's exactly what I would use this one for. I love this colour. As I said, this is the most nude out of them. Like the whole collection generally is quite peachy, but this is the most kind of nudie of the four, and it's just so beautiful. So I am just going to put that first one on again, that Kimmy shade, because that was definitely my favourite. Even though that was ironically the one I thought I was going to like the least, it's actually the one I like the most. So I'm going to pop that on for the rest of this video. So in terms of the formula is it's because it's supposed to be a cream kind of liquid lipstick. It's not. I think if we look at the collection as a whole, like all four lipsticks, they're a lot more towards the lip gloss side than liquid lipstick, if that kind of makes sense. So I think if you're looking for something that's going to be long lasting, this isn't going to be for you. But if you want something to incorporate with other lip products, I think that you will love, love, love these lipsticks. They are so beautiful. But as I say, they're just, I think I was expecting to be, although this colour is like really pigmented, I was expecting the others to be equally as pigmented, but actually they were a little bit kind of more wishy-washy than I was expecting, but I will still use them and I know I will still love them. So just keep that in mind if you're kind of more into your really high pigment colours, because these might not be the liquid lipsticks for you. But other than that, they are super, super comfortable, easy to apply. They feel very much like how a liquid lipstick feels when you first apply it, but obviously like if you go wrong, it's really easy to wipe it away and things like that. I just love how comfortable they are, because I find liquid lipsticks so uncomfortable on my lips because they just dry them out so much, so I love that she has done something a little bit different. So in terms of the price, as I said at the beginning, I don't think that they're massively overpriced considering you get four, but when you live in like the UK, by the time you've added customs on top, it's kind of like, do I think that you need these in your collection? No. I think if you really, really want them and you think they'll be the right product for you, then absolutely go ahead. I think you will love them, but I don't think they're something that like you absolutely need. I think there are probably other products which would do a similar sort of thing, even though the colours are so beautiful. Like they are, like this colour is so beautiful and I would never normally go for this, and I just love it so much. So just keep that in mind, I think, when you're thinking about buying these. So that is the end of today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching and for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if there are any video suggestions at all, please just leave them in the comments down below and I'll try and get them done for you. And yeah, I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!